Okay, good morning. It's 8 o'clock. It's fogged in. We had a little rain last night. The bus was comfortable. Oh, what a nice mattress. I slept good, except, well, I slept good, but I did wake up a couple of times because the bus has a tin roof. And it rained, and then for like hours later, the trees were dripping on the roof, and all I heard all night was tapping on the roof, but it still didn't overcome the comfortability of that mattress. It felt so good. So I am now leaving Boots Off Hostel, and I will give you my review. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a 10. It was a real nice place. The staff was extremely friendly. Jim, the owner, seems to be a great guy. Again, very open and accommodating. Prices are reasonable. Nice layout with the little cabins and the tent sites and the bus. If you come here, you gotta get the bus. The bus is cool. If you're retro and you want to step back in time, get the bus. I didn't use their Wi-Fi. Nobody seemed to have any problem with it. It's just that I have Verizon Unlimited, and I had 4K 4 bars. So I just used my own. It's unlimited data for me, so I just used mine because I'm good with it, and I didn't take away from the hostel, service for others. But I assume I didn't hear any complaints, so I'm assuming their Wi-Fi worked great. I just didn't need it, and I used again my own. Nice shower. The privy, which is a flushable privy, it's got a sink in it and flush toilet, and it looks brand new. Actually, I think the whole hostel is brand new. It's like a year or two old. All right, I gotta make sure I'm going the right way now. I think we gotta get on this road. So yes, I give it a 10. I would say it's my best hostel stay to date. So yeah, highly recommend it. So now, there's a sign, Boots Off. Don't get discouraged when you get to the driveway and then you look at this hill you got to climb. Mentally it looks discouraging, but physically it wasn't that bad. And it's right around the corner. As soon as you look at the hill, it's a little hill. It's right there. So don't get discouraged. So today we're just heading for Damascus. That's it for now. That's it. No more getting off for a while. I think it's like 40-something mile stretch to Damascus, and today we have to go through that bear closure area. So that should be no issue. It's a 4-mile stretch. I'm leaving now, so I should be well out of that area. But last night on the AT Section Hiker Facebook page, we have another issue. At mile 480 to 560, I think it said, bears have been coming into camp and taking the food from hikers. So now we have another area where they're not requiring, they're highly requesting you carry a bear canister through there, or you just try not to stop. But that's like a 70-mile stretch. Nobody can do that in a day, so there's going to be an issue there. That's after Damascus, I think. Yeah, I think it's right after Damascus, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. Virginia, 460 is Virginia. So, yeah, it is. I think it's right after Damascus. All right. Where is this trail? Oh, there's a white blaze there. All right, what's going on here? So after Damascus, I will be carrying my bear canister because I have one step is sending it to me in Damascus. So, but that doesn't keep the bears from coming in the camp sniffing. So I'm gonna have to make sure that I do not eat near my tent. I have no candy bars in my tent. Okay. Oh, double blaze across the street. Okay. Safe to cross. Yes. Oh, here's a trail. Okay. Oh, look at this. We're going to go right down to the lake. Nice. Wait, Lake Watauga. I think it's Watauga. Overnight camping prohibited. That means no through hikers can camp on the lake. Oh, we got fishermen. Oh, okay. All right, now where do we go? Interesting. Hello. Which way do we go? I think we go oh, there's the white blaze over there. Okay, so we go this way. Must be good fishing here. You get a boat there, you get a boat up there, across the lake. Let's go visit the geese. Oh, look at the babies. I wonder how close. They'll probably attack me. This isn't going to be good. This looks like this could be a disaster for a hiker. Uh-oh, here comes the old man. He's coming up. Look at the babies. All right, look at the little babies. That's a big family. Oh shit, how many did they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, this family had 12. That family's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Man. Ooh, look at the guy. He got a fish. Oh shit. Oh, it got away. Oops. I'm trying to look at them and I'm trying to focus the camera. I'm having, anyway, let me zoom back out just a little bit. Look at the little babies. They really don't care, but Papa right there, he's got an eye on me. No, he knows I'm not going to do anything. He's just cleaning his feathers. All right, you guys can continue. I'm leaving. All right. So, said goodbye to Gouda Buddha, which is AKA Pinnacle, AKA, what was the other one? Oh, Gumby. So, said goodbye to him. He's heading home. He's really had a good time. That's good. And he's planning on he's going to try to do his through hike next year. And then a bunch of hikers that I know came in this morning, and some of them are leaving behind me. Some are doing the aqua blazing down the lake today. They're going to shave off 20 miles. Okay, so let's see what the mileage is here. Watauga Lake 1.8. We got a shelter at 9. Okay, there it is. I think that may be the one that they took. Yeah, they tore down the shelter that was in the bear restricted area. They actually tore it down this week. So that shows you how they just do not want you stopping there. I guess it's pretty bad. So we will take the hint. Well, I've seen these guys all over the place. He's heading southbound. He's going the wrong way. All right. Today we have rain again. This afternoon there's a big squall line coming, so I'm just gonna, just prior to it hitting, I think I'm gonna set up my rain fly and just sit underneath it. I'm not gonna try to hike through that. They seem to last about an hour or so, so I'll just take a break. Actually, it's going to be like that for the next 3 or 4 days, every afternoon showers, so we'll have to deal with it. And probably, I'm hoping to get to Damascus and, sorry, let me zoom back out. There we go. In about 3 days, maybe, if the rain doesn't slow me down. Look how soggy this is. This is going to slow me down, yeah. Yep. So probably 4 days. I got like 6 days of food, so I'm not worried about running out of food, believe me. Alright, I'll put you away and get back to you later. Okay. Made it around the lake to the dam. This is Wilbur Dam, I guess. They are the AT markers, so we turn. I believe we walk right across this thing. But this is where I assume this is where they got all the rock and fill that they need to create this thing. They took it right from the side of this here mountain. Look at that, huh? That must have been a job and a half, yeah. And then here's the dam. This is a nice breeze coming over it. Humid, very, very humid. Yeah, here's the dam. Yeah. Okay. Rock climb, well, that'd be dangerous to climb that because there's a lot of loose rock on that. It's not natural. Yeah, that'd be dangerous to climb, but I bet you there's been some idiots that have tried to climb it. Alright, look at this, right down the valley, huh? Bet you the people downriver are pretty upset because this dam just shut off the water to them. Oh. Yeah. We got a separation here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get off of this thing before it decides to go. Look at that, huh? Look at that. It's separating. Not good. Alright, let's get off of this thing. Alright. Put you away. I gotta find the other end of this trail. Okay, well, I seem to be alone. There's nobody on this trail. I don't see any footsteps ahead of me. So I must be leading the pack after yesterday's rain, because in the mud and stuff there are no prints. So I know I've been breaking a couple of spider webs. So I hope they thank me later for doing that. I'm eating spiders. So I think my hiker hunger has hit me. Because yesterday, when I got into Boots Off Hostel, there was a guy there who has one of those barbecue pits, and he had done up a whole batch of like big fat, like kielbasa sausages, big things, and you put them on a hot dog bun, and you eat them. I had 3 of those. I had 2 sodas. And then an hour or 2 hours later, he did ribs, a rack of ribs. So I had a rack of ribs with another soda. Then 2 hours after that, or maybe an hour and a half after that, the van shuttled us all into town for dinner. So I wasn't going to go in for dinner, but I got there, and he dropped us off at McDonald's and Subway. So I figured, well, I'll have a salad. So I went to Subway, ordered this huge salad, and then I went over to McDonald's and ordered 2 McCaffrey fraps, or whatever they are, large. So that's what I had for dinner. So I get back to the hostel, and Gouda Gumby, whatever, bought me a beer. So I had a beer on top of that. And that was all like within a 5-hour stretch. So, and I felt content. I wasn't stuffed. So I think my hiker hunger has hit me. So I don't know what I'm going to do the next 3 days, because I'm not carrying that kind of resupply. Oh, I am going to be hungry when I get into Damascus. I can see it now. So, and that's after, what am I at, day 44. So day 44 is when my hunger hiker hit me. All right. Be prepared when you people get out here. It takes about a month, I guess, and that's pretty consistent. Month and a half, I guess, for me. All right. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, cars. We must be coming up to a road. All right. Later. All right. It's 1 o'clock. Been hiking this ridge along the lake and checking the weather. A quarter mile from the shelter, and in about an hour and a half we're going to get hit. We're going to get slammed with a big storm. I've been watching it come on the radar. So I think the plan is to get to the shelter, get in the shelter, and just ride it out. And it looks like it's about a 2 to 3 hour event. So that's my plan. I'm going to have my dinner, cook up my dinner in the shelter, have a nice little lunch/dinner. It'll be both, because I haven't stopped yet. I didn't want to stop. I wanted to make sure I got the shelter before it hit. So after it hits in 3 miles, there's an official tenting area with a spring, a pipe spring. So if it gets out of here, by 5, I'm going to continue on, and I won't have to cook dinner because I'm going to have it early. So that's my plan. And if it lingers, I don't know, I'll stay in the shelter, I guess. All right, later. Hey guys, I'm in the hammock. I made it. I left the shelter and I went another 3.5 miles to a campsite. It's supposed to be a spring here, but I didn't have time to find it. I kept looking over my shoulder and it kept getting closer and closer, that storm. And so I got right in here. I found 2 trees. I hung my hammock, got everything all set, put the rain fly up, and about 15 seconds later, the sky just opened right up. So it was a photo finish. It was, I didn't get wet, but it was, I swear, it was 10 to 15 seconds. And it just came down like crazy. So I lucked out on today's rain, and yesterday too. I made it into the hostel yesterday without it hitting. Tomorrow is going to be another challenge. Tomorrow we have rain in the morning, then a gap, and then rain again in the afternoon. So tomorrow is going to be, I might just do a 0 here. I have no idea what I'm going to do yet. I'll have to check the weather in the morning. Ooh. Excuse me, I was yawning. Oh. So anyway, I'm going to close out today's video. Not much happened. Went around the dam, and basically we were up on a ridge all day, overlooking the lake, the dam, the lake. And I have a couple of shots, but just a quiet day. Nothing humid. Oh, it was really extremely humid. Drank a lot of water, but my clothes are soaked from just perspiration, not from rain. So, all right. Well, we'll see what tomorrow brings. I did 13 miles though today, and I got into this camp at 3:30. So if it wasn't for the rain, I could have done a 15. Today could have been a 15, but a little shy. That seems to be what I'm going to be shooting for now on, is 15 a day if I can, if the terrain lets me. So I'm at 441 now. Virginia is at like 466, I think, something like that. So I'm 2 days from Virginia. Okay, catch you guys tomorrow. All right.